Where you coming from, guys? Where you coming from, man?
Anomalies crew. Huh? We're coming from Very Street Studios. We just recorded some of our singles. Hopefully we're gonna have a big album coming out.
See. So who are you at the Anomalies?
I'm the drummer and the leader in a minute.
I'm the Anomalies?
Keyboard player.
Who are you in the Anomalies? Who are you in the Anomalies? Who are you in the Anomalies? What do you play? What instrument do you play? What do you play?
I play keyboards. Both of them.
So, how do you think the album's gonna be, man?
Should be alright.
Alright.
I hope people like it. Well, yeah. Because I don't want to say, oh, it's going to be heavy, it's going to be big. And like, people don't like it and it's a flop. So I like it personally, and I think a lot of people will, because like, you know, it shows that we've got versatility, because not every song is the same. Every song's different. So, you know, there's something there for everyone.
Cool. How do you think the album's gonna be?
Should be alright. Everything was tight, so should be cool. Hey, Bookie, is this the right way?
How do you think the album's gonna do?
I don't want another lap. I only want a one-day girl.
How do you think the album's gonna do?
Huh?
How do you think the album's gonna do?
After today?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, man, it's your own crew, man.
Huh?
It's your own crew, man.
That would be cool. I'm gonna shove it into people's bags when they ain't looking.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
What about you, Pong?
All my friends asked me to just place all their CDs.
What about you?
The album will be pretty good. No one's seeing it though.
Cool.
Our manager's name's Gary Martin Thomas.
Right, you know his full name?
Yeah, because he's always putting it on the flipping CD cover. Gary Martin Thomas. He's alright. You know, he needs to fix up here and there. What? Fix up on his managerial skills. That's alright. Gary's expecting us in 1 minute. Not gonna happen. Yeah.
How long have we been walking now?
About 15 minutes, man.
Go on.
Yeah.
So you should be alright, where?
Oh, because what can Gary do really? Blast us and that's it. So what?
2nd of June, Friday, Berry Street Studio. There was a different lineup of people this time. How do you think the day went?
I think it was cool. I didn't think it went as good as the 31st, because not all of us was concentrated, me being one of them. And you know, we was messing up on some of the tunes, but I had fun though. I had a lot of fun. Fun working, and also fun, you know, just chilling with the guys and all that. And when we was let free with the camera, that was fun as well. Hopefully you'll get to see that.
Apart from the lack of concentration, what else was different about this recording as opposed to the one you did on the 31st?
Not everyone was playing, and the tunes was harder. A lot of the tunes was harder, and they was done a lot faster. So not all of us knew exactly what we was doing, but we got the gist of it, and that was different. The instruments that we was playing changed a bit, like the drums. There wasn't as many cymbals, and it was in a funny position, so that was a bit different. And we also had a rapper, Jordan, so he come along and he kind of changed our sound in a way, which made it better.
What do you think of working with someone like Jordan in the future?
I think we should do it, because we're appealing to another audience. So instead of having a singer, we've also got a rapper that, you know, people my age and young boys or young girls who are into rap and hip hop can listen to it. But there's also other different music genres like jazz or classical or something like that. But he was a good worker as well. He was very concentrated and he didn't muck about. So it was good working with him.
Well, you also had a different teacher this time, unexpected. Didn't stay that long.
Oh yeah.
But had a unique style.
Definitely.
What did you think of the work that he produced?
Mr. McIlven, Joel McIlven, that is. Yeah, I really like Mr. McIlven from when we was working with him from year 10, because he just comes in, he hears the music and he just writes, and he just has such a unique style that you just know it's him. And to have him on the track was like a big thing for us, I think, because people know him. So by him rapping with us, they can like think like, oh, who's that band rapping with him? Oh, it's Anomalies. Oh, they're pretty good. So it works out.
Well, what do you see now happening with the group? Not just only as band members, but working alongside with other people. Do you see that happening more often?
I hope we can work with other people a lot more, and or even get people and introduce them to the musical scene. But at the moment, I think we need to get our act together a bit more, and that's including me as well, because I'm not just going to say the rest of the band members need to get their act together and not me, because that's just out of order to say something like that. But I hope that we can, and I think by this time next year we should have, hopefully what I'm hoping to have is a good fan base, loyal fans, and to have done gigs and to, you know, be quite respected. Obviously not moving too fast, but at a good pace.
Do you think it's better to work slowly in this process of becoming successful, or do you think it'd be far more better to go at a faster pace?
No, because I think it's better to work slow, because if you work fast, you know, people could drop out. You might not get to where you want to be, or you'll get there and you'll fizzle out really quickly. So if you work slow, your confidence gets better, your skills, your musical skills gets better. You learn different things, and you can pick up on different things, and you can add that to what you already know, and also you can build up a loyal fan base, and people get to know you, and it's better for you in the long run to do things slow. If you do things fast, just, you know, here today, gone tomorrow, really. You know, one of them one-hit wonders. No, don't really want that to happen to us.
You mentioned that some of the tunes this time were a lot harder. Do you think that was a good challenge?
Yeah, because if you don't challenge yourself, you know, you get a bit boring, really. You get complacent, and in the music business, there ain't no room for people to get complacent, because music's changing all the time. If you're not challenging yourself, you're not going to get nowhere, I don't think.
And what was the hardest tune for you?
Mine would be Stick It In Your Pipe and Smoke It / No Drama, because the beat was a lot harder. I challenged myself by making the beat harder and by making it faster, because I don't really like playing fast beats because I find it quite hard. So I thought, let me try something that I'm not so good at to polish it up. And I was working with Daniel Savage on the keyboards, and he found it hard to go from one place to another. So by us challenging ourselves, it was better. It was better for us to do that.
Do you see the band writing songs in a similar way to what you just experienced yesterday, or do you see the band now becoming more like individual songwriters working collectively?
I think that's probably going to end up happening, actually, because not everyone can go away and write a song by themselves. Sometimes if you work together, what you actually produce can be better. Or we can write our little bits and then bring that, and then everyone can have an input into it. But I think that's what we all tend to do. We all put our own ideas into it all together instead of doing it one by one.
How do you find leadership?
Leadership's hard, man. It's hard because they're all the same age as me, and you know, I don't want to go up to them and be like, do this, do that, do this, do that, because they might turn around and go, look, you're not older than me, who are you really? You know, and plus you've got to set a good example. You know, you've got to be on time, you've got to do the work, and you've got to know when to muck about and when not to, because if you start turning up late, mucking about, they're not going to take no notice of you at all.
You done?
Yeah, man, of course.
The name's Sire, by the way. Did you ever think you would get to the point where you did, ending on a high note yesterday at Berry Street Studio?
What, from when we was in year 10? Was that? No, year 11.
From year 11. And from September last year?
No, I don't think so. Because we weren't making no tunes. We started off doing covers, which were bad covers, by the way. Bad covers. The musicians, which us, we wasn't that good. We was quite Well,
Gary said that my drumming was mediocre.
don't know if we can say that now though, but
Your drumming was mediocre.
but yeah, like we wasn't serious, and no, I don't ever think that we did. I mean that we could get to where we are now.
So what do you think has changed all of that? What made you all decide that, you know, yeah, we can do this. Yeah, we have got something to offer.
I think it really happened when we started. I think it started when we did that tune "You Can Try" in the early stages, and then I come in on the Monday and the Wednesdays, and I started practicing. And then when we all come back together and we practiced that tune, do you remember when we done that?
That must have been this year then.
Yeah, this year. And I think the other members started to see that I had progressed a little bit more. So I was rising to the standards of like where Jilwa and Fong were, because they was up there, you know, and we were sort of around this mark, the rest of us. So once we started, once they saw what I could do, I think they started to raise what they was doing, and ever since then we've just been raising and raising and raising, and the tunes have gone from bad to alright to quite good to, in some cases, very good and very exciting in some ways. And that's when I think we thought, yeah, we can do this, we can have a shot at it. And
So it wasn't just a joke anymore.
no, I think because you started saying to us, like when you started talking to us about especially me, when you started talking to me about session drummers and all that, I was like, no, I'm not letting someone take my job. And then you started talking to us about lawyers and about copywriting and about writing songs, and music's always changing, which I knew already. That's when I thought, no, it's not a joke no more. You got to get the work done. And the pressure of the recording studio, you know, this is money. This is other people's money. You can't be wasting that like we was doing a year ago. You know, mucking about wasting it, because you're just embarrassing yourself. No.
And look what the CD back then did.
It was just embarrassing. I didn't even want to play that CD, man. And I just put it in my drawer. I was just embarrassed about it. Like this new CD, like I can't stop playing it. You know, I like it, and every time I play it, I think of different things that we could have put in it to make it a bit better, or we could have played it a different way, or as a remix or something. So now I'm a lot happier with the music that we're producing. I think a lot of people like it as well, because let me tell you the story about yesterday when I pulled a girl over here. Woman, I don't know how old she was.
Keep it clean.
No, it's very clean. What I did was, because I'm an actor, yeah, I can improvise in it. So I went up to her and I was talking to her about what type of music she listens to, and then I said, okay, well, I'm in a band and we mix classical music, rock music, R&B music, rap music, jazz music, and we all play our own instruments. So we don't really want to go into the electronic side where everything's played through computers and all that. We want to do it. So it's
raw.
us, yeah. And I said, what do you think of that? And she was quite impressed with the different genres that we was mixing. She goes, if it's done right and if it all sounds cool, then I think it will sell. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. We must be onto a good thing. And we're attracting a lot of people. I mean, we're even attracting people like who are my mum's age, around like 50 years old and all that, and they're liking what we're doing. And we're quite young, so we're not only attracting people our age, people older. That's a bigger audience, you know. That's what you can really wish for, really, is a good audience, a big audience, appreciative audience. Not really the money. I'm not on the money thing. It's all about the fun and the work.
And do you find the work now becoming more fun? Because it was hard work.
Yeah.
So does that hard work transfer over to fun, or do you find that the fun becomes the hard work, and it's pretty hard to distinguish between what is fun from what is hard work? Did you understand that question?
Yeah. Well, like, obviously, sometimes hard work ain't fun. It's not when you're doing it, but when it's done and you can enjoy it because you're familiar with it, you know, and you think back to how much effort you put into it, then you can have fun with it and you enjoy what you're doing. So that's when I think, I think the hard work is fun. It is fun, because easy work is just boring, really. You're not challenging yourself, and it's just not really that good, is it? It's just laid back. Well.
And what's my name? It begins with S-I-R-E.
No, it's